You wake up with numbers running through your head, bills waiting on the counter, deadlines stacked at work, family pulling for your time while your phone screams with notifications. By the end of the day, you've given everything to survival, but you still feel behind. Most men live like they'll never run out of time. Picture a man walking with a clock strapped to his back. Every tick is a reminder the finish line is closer. But instead of listening, he drowns it out with noise. The clock keeps ticking, whether you face it or not. And I know that sound because I carried it too. I used to live that way, always planning to live, but rarely living. Promising myself tomorrow while wasting today. That's when the truth of Memento Mori hit me like a ton of bricks. It's a heavy concept, but it's the only one that truly matters. A man who remembers death stops wasting life. The Stoics understood this. Memento Mori isn't about fear, it's about clarity. When you remember death, you finally see what matters most. Bills, opinions, the endless race, they shrink in the face of reality. Death makes every choice sharper, every moment heavier. So here's the balance. Live now with the urgency of a dying man while planning for tomorrow with the discipline of a king. That balance isn't weakness, it's strength. That balance is where real power lives. And that's the real question. How do you honor both truths, remembering death without losing today and planning for tomorrow without losing sight of yourself? That's what we'll uncover next.
Life is a candle burning. Every day, a little more wax melts. The flame doesn't wait. It doesn't ask your permission. Your time is burning whether you notice it or not. How long will you keep pretending the candle isn't getting shorter? Work is the first thief. Endless meetings, late nights, pressure to prove yourself. Work will always ask for more of your wax, but the candle doesn't refill itself. Who are you burning for? Then traffic. Hours wasted staring at brake lights, cursing cars that won't move. You think you're stuck in traffic, but really, you're stuck watching your wax drip away. Every wasted moment is wax you'll never get back. How many hours of your candle are already gone on roads you'll never remember? Debt and bills feel like fire that eats faster than you can save. You plan, you stress, you suffer twice. Seneca warned, he suffers more than necessary who suffers before it is necessary. Worry doesn't stop the flame, it just steals the light you still have.
Temptation is another thief. That late-night scroll, that drink you don't need, that second hour wasted in nothing. For a moment, the flame seems brighter, but in truth, it's just burning faster. Pleasure without purpose is a fire that speeds up the ending. How much wax have you already burned on things that didn't matter? And yet, here's the gift. The candle teaches discipline. You can't stop the wax from melting, but you can decide where the light shines. On your work, your family, your values. You don't control how long the candle lasts, but you control how it burns. Marcus Aurelius knew this. He wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think, not to scare himself, but to sharpen his focus. The man who remembers death plans his life better. Are you planning your life or just burning through it? That's the heart of Memento Mori. Not despair, but direction. To live today with urgency and plan tomorrow with wisdom. If you forget death, you waste life. If you fear death, you waste life. But if you remember death, you finally live."
Slow down. Let the noise fade, because life is already moving fast enough. You don't need to rush what is burning on its own. Think of a road at night. Headlights only show a few meters ahead, but it's enough to keep driving. You don't see the whole highway, and you don't need to. Clarity doesn't mean seeing the end. It means seeing the next step. First truth, buy yourself a pause. Tomorrow, when irritation rises or worry bites, don't answer right away. One breath, 1 second. It's enough to save your strength for what matters. One breath can change the whole road ahead. Second truth, decide what's yours to carry. Bills, discipline, your next move, that's yours. Gossip, comparison, empty noise, that's not. Drop it. You can't drive far if you keep loading bricks in your trunk. Third truth, shape tomorrow without losing today. 10 minutes of planning, a short list of priorities, a moment to choose where the light will shine. A man who remembers death plans better, not less.
I failed at this once. For years I drove blind. I loaded my trunk with opinions and expectations, and I burned my fuel on things that didn't matter. I was moving, but I wasn't arriving. Motion isn't progress if the road isn't yours. And that's the hardest truth to face. You can be moving, but not arriving. The Stoics weren't perfect, but they knew this balance. Live today with urgency. Plan tomorrow with discipline. Memento Mori doesn't end the road, it keeps you on track. So start small. One breath, one choice, one plan. That's enough to begin. Great lives are built out of small, steady steps. So, brother, don't walk this road alone. Walk with us, men choosing clarity, strength, and virtue, side by side. Because no man carries the weight of life well in isolation. Freedom feels lighter when it's shared. And now I leave you with this blessing. May you carry your day with strength, meet your trials with calm, and walk steady in the truth that can't be stolen.